Hi guys, welcome to Anny Scoops. This is the channel where I bring you all immigration information, news, updates, secrets, so you are informed, especially for those people who are looking forward to moving to Canada. Now, there's only one favor that I ask of you is to comment down below with your questions, with any comments that you may have. And if you don't have any comment, maybe just a love would do. So please, do you mind sending me a love in the comment section? I will send all my love to you guys on the screen right now. Anyways, you guys, also let me know where you're watching me from as I look into till I'm making these videos to suit everyone in different parts of the world. So now today I'm gonna be talking about in-demand jobs in Canada and jobs that are available to international students. So if you're looking forward to coming to Canada as a student, this is the video for you, and these are the jobs that you can apply to. Now, I want to say that when you're coming from your country to Canada, you need to understand that this is a new country, new rules, and there are certain type of jobs that you might not have thought that you could do, but those are the jobs that will be available to you. Now, everybody's experience is different, and what I would say is that don't be too picky on the type of job that is available, especially when you're still a student, because that would be the shock of your life once you get to Canada. So without rambling too much, let's get into the video. The first high-paying job in Canada is in healthcare, and it's care aide, also known as caregiver, also known as home support workers. A care aide, home support worker, used interchangeably, is a person who takes care of people with varied abilities. Now, here in Canada, we don't say disabilities, we say people with varied abilities, and elderly people who cannot support themselves, people who cannot help themselves. You will be working at residential homes or people own homes, because the people who have chosen to actually receive this type of care in their own homes. One of the best paying jobs, it can go up to 27 if you're lucky for an hour. It ranges between 18 to 27, and also it depends on the province and the organization that you're working for, and also issues to do with the level of care that you're needed to do. Now, this type of jobs have got very flexible schedules, because some of these people need 24-hour care, and that means you're going to be caring for them around the clock. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to be working 24 hours, but because of the fact that they need a 24-hour care, there will be different shifts. So you can pick a day shift, which could be in the morning, maybe from 6 or 7 to 3 p.m. or you can take an afternoon shift that can start from noon or from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or you can take a night shift, which you do an overnight. Now, when you talk about overnight, then you can do a sleep overnight or a wake overnight. There's some residents who sleep through the night, and so there's no need of an awake care worker or a home support worker, but instead an asleep person who is there just to ensure everything is okay, and if they need help or if they wake up or if there's an emergency, then there's a person who can actually take care of that situation. So these jobs are done by most international students in Canada. The other job I want to talk about is a server. The salary ranges between $16, it can be up to $18 or $20, again depending on where you're working at. And you could be saying that 16 is a little bit low, yeah, but there are tips that they also get, and it could be a lot. Okay, so if you're a server or if you're working in a hotel or a restaurant situation, then again, this is one of the jobs that international students, a lot of international students do. It also has flexible hours. You can do morning, you can do afternoon. Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of overnight. It could be a late evening shift, again depending on whatever restaurant that you're working at. The other job that is so popular with international students is a store associate, also known as a sales associate. Now, this is working in the retail sector, like say a Walmart, or working in a retail clothing store like TJ Maxx or Winners. You know, so you can do a range of activities from being a cashier to being a customer care assistant. Here you can get up to $18 an hour, depending on the province, depending also on the store. The other job which is also popular with students is admin assistant. Now again, this one you can earn up to 20, 21 sometimes dollars an hour. It might not be so easy as an international student to get, but there are people who have gotten it depending on also your experience back home. So admin assistants also help with customer service, front desk management, et al. Housekeeping. If you're a housekeeper, then you work in hotels. Depending also on the hotel you're working at, it could be these big hotels or small hotels. So housekeepers do the cleaning, you know. So after guests leave, then you're the person responsible to check the rooms if they're okay, to change the bed sheets, to take them to the laundry, to clean the floors, to wash the bathroom, and make sure that the available supplies are in the room before the next guest shows up. The other job which is so popular with international student is babysitting. It could be between $17 and $19 an hour, and you're paid to babysit kids. Cleaners is the other job that is very popular with students. Again, these jobs that I'm talking about, they do not need any qualification. Like a cleaner, you don't need any qualification or previous experience, okay? So you can be cleaning offices, you can be cleaning hospitals, you can be cleaning universities, you can be cleaning anywhere. Cleaners earn between $17 and $20, which is very decent, considering the fact that here in Canada cleaning is not very hard. You know, it's not that very hard. That back in my country, cleaning is cleaning, like you scrub walls and so that. Here, no, you don't do that, and there are machines that help you clean. So also that is very popular with international students. Now guys, if you're enjoying this video, or if you're being educated, or if you're still watching me up to this point, kindly consider subscribing and also sending me a love in the comment section, please. Thank you. A teaching assistant job. Now, teaching assistant jobs are working with professors in colleges and universities and helping students out with their work. And so if you are looking to be a teaching assistant or a tutor, you can earn up to $33 an hour. I would say between $19 to $33 an hour, depending on the college or university you're working for. And this could be really well paying. So if you are a person who is interested in teaching and education, this is one thing you might consider. Accounting. So this is the other job that is available for international students. Also, a lot of people here in Canada are employed in accounting once they finish their education, but I've also met a few international students who have been employed as accountants as they study, and this depends on the experience back in your country. So if you have experience in accounting in a bank situation or in any other organization situation back in your country, and you have several years, then you can apply for an accountant job and you can be lucky to find an accounting job. The salary would range between $16 and $23 an hour as an international student. Office clerk is another job that is very popular with international students in Canada, and you can earn between $18 and $22 an hour. Again, if you wish to apply for an office clerk, then there you go, you can apply for an office clerk. This requires very minimum experience, and you can always do this as part-time or full-time. Now you're allowed to work full-time as an international student from the 15th of November, and so you are not restricted. Also remember that when you're working in Canada, you only are allowed to work once you start your studies. So if you get your permit, your study permits way before your study commences, you cannot work. You are not allowed to work in Canada. So wait until you start your classes, then you can start working. So otherwise, you guys, I hope this shed some light. Guys, thank you so much for staying with me until this particular time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.